Hey love, welcome back to Cardinal Fire Tarot. This is another one of our weekly All Signs Energy Check-In. This weekend has been intense. I don't know if anybody else is feeling it, but Lionsgate Portal was yesterday, and then I think we have 5 planets in retrograde right now. Don't quote me on that though. But yeah, it's been a fucker for me. I spent about half of the day yesterday crying. And you know what? I can't even remember the last time I cried, so that felt pretty good. I'm okay with that. So it's just quick check-in for all the signs. I'm going to have them timestamped down below, so feel free to skip ahead to your sign or whichever one you want to watch. And then I also have some exciting news. Cardinal Fire Tarot now has its own website where you can go and schedule private personal readings with me. So if you're interested, I'll put the link in the description box. And then also make sure to check me out on Instagram. I post daily over there. And subscribe to the channel for more content. Let's go ahead and get started with Aries. I don't know why I got the tarot out first. I'm going to pull an oracle card first. Aries, your oracle card is Heart Guardian, and it says love and let yourself be loved. Let's go ahead and get some tarot out on the table too. Aries, you got the 3 of Swords, the Fool, the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Wow. It looks like you have been significantly hurt in the past emotionally. And it looks as though you're still holding on to a lot of that pain internally. And it's not allowing you to move forward because until you release the past, there's not space for the future to come in, right? But I think this week something might be changing for you because you have the Fool with the Knight of Cups. So whether that's a new person coming in or whether that's, somebody that's already here, but you're just like allowing yourself to be more vulnerable with them, I'm not entirely sure. But I don't think you're necessarily going to realize how big of a step it is in the moment, But you've been closed off for a while now. So any sort of vulnerability or connection or anything like that is going to be a big improvement, right? So even if it may seem little, in the energetic realm, it might be pretty big. So that's what I have for you, Aries. And let's go ahead and do Taurus. Taurus, you got 2 cards that wanted to fly out there. You got Sage, be devoted and committed, and then Summer, bask in joy and light. Look at that, the sun wanted to jump out there. your cards don't want to come out. Let's try that again. All right, Taurus, so you got the Sun, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Wands. I think, Taurus, that you are waiting for some external situation, some external person. I'm not entirely sure, but you're waiting for something to come in and make you happy. And Spirit's reminding you that the only way that you can be happy is by choosing to be happy. And choosing to be happy every day. Devoted and committed, right? So, there is always so much to be grateful for. I don't care how shitty your life seems. If you woke up in a bed this morning, if you have a roof over your head, if you have clean water and food, life's pretty good and could be a hell of a lot worse, right? And so I think that's the point of this week, is for you to realize that the happiness doesn't come at the destination. The happiness is what you create throughout the journey, right? So this week, try to choose happy as much as you can. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Let's do Gemini. Gemini, your oracle card is Sky Father, and it says, trust in the universe. All right, Gemini, you got the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, the World, the Star, and the Three of Cups. You're manifesting something, and your manifestation is coming through very soon. Perhaps this week, perhaps not, but very, very soon. I mean, you've got the Nine of Cups with the Six of Wands. That's wish fulfillment and success right there. That's what those two cards are. And Six of Wands can also be recognition too. So maybe it's you recognizing how far you've come and how much you've already manifested. And then you got the World, which is like, you've been wanting this and working towards this and manifesting this and praying for this for a long time. And it's finally going to show results for you. But then you've also got the Star with the Three of Swords. So I think Spirit is just reminding you that you had to go through the pain and the challenges of the past in order to get to this point of winning, this point of seeing results, this point of knowing that the universe is conspiring in your favor, and what you desires you too. So it's going to be a good week for you, Gemini. That makes me happy too. I'm Gemini rising. All right, let's do Cancer. Cancer, your oracle card is Stargazer, and it says set your sights higher. All right, Cancer, so you got the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. What on earth is happening here? Cancer, it looks like Spirit is reminding you that you are powerful and capable all on your own. You don't need nobody to come in and reinforce your worth, because you are more than capable of loving yourself. Miley Cyrus says, I can buy myself flowers. Popping into my head right now. Because you've got Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. I don't think any of these are your energies coming through. These are external energies. And they're pages and knights. They're not kings. They're not queens. They're not major arcanas. So Spirit's saying, hold off until the person that you deserve steps into your life. And this could be romantic, but it could also very easily be friendships too. Wait until the people who see you and who appreciate you and love you exactly the way you are, wait till they come through. Because you don't need this low vibrational energy. It's not going to do anything but hinder your growth. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Let's do Leo, and happy birthday, Leos. I hope you guys are having a good season. Your oracle card is Air Guardian, and it says shift your perspective. All right, let me grab the ones that fell on the floor. And you have way more cards come out than anybody else, so don't tell anyone. It's your season, so you deserve it. All right, you got the Page of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Cups, Temperance, the Four of Pentacles, and Judgment. What on earth? Okay, Leo, this is the energy that's coming out in these cards. It's like you had your sights set on something. on a goal, on something you were trying to attain. And you were very stubborn in the fact that I want that and I want it that way. And it didn't work out, which caused a lot of grief, a lot of pain, but also a lot of questioning your abilities, questioning your worth, questioning what you are capable of. But Spirit is reminding you that it didn't work out for a reason. Now, I don't know what that reason is, but if it was meant for you, it would have worked. So, instead of sitting there clinging to this past dream, allow yourself to be moved. Allow the universe to act through you. And go with the flow. Shift your perspective. Find the gratitude for your current situation and allow things to happen naturally. Let go of control for a second and see what happens. Because you've got temperance with judgment. So the universe, your guides, your higher power, it's working to create fulfillment in your life. And just because it's not the way you envisioned it, doesn't mean it's not going to be beautiful and divinely guided. So, that's what I have for you, Leo. Have some faith. I think the universe has some big plans for you. All right, let's do Virgo. Virgo, your oracle card is Trader, and it says exchange energy to create abundance. Wow, that is a lot of major arcana coming out. All right, we have the Sun, the King of Swords, the Lovers, the Hanged Man, and Justice. That's big energy. Is there a relationship in your life, Virgo? It's a pretty powerful one too. Definitely a soul tie of some kind. And I think you've had your walls up a little bit. I don't know why, because this person brings immense fulfillment and happiness into your life. But there's just been, I don't think fully, like you're not just completely shutting them out, but there's been a little bit of standoffish energy coming from your side. But something this week is going to shift for you. And you're going to recognize that you can open your heart space. You see how he has his hand over his heart in that card? It's like you are safe to express your love. You are. And whatever perception shift is happening for you, whatever is lighting that light bulb and allowing you to see that you are safe and secure, is going to bring with it a new wave of calmer, loving energy into your life. That's where that justice comes in. is that new wave of energy coming in because you're shaking off some of your restraints, some of your blockages, and in doing so you're allowing somebody else to be a part of your life. So that's beautiful energy, Virgo. I'm happy for you. It's gonna be a week of love. All right, let's do Libra is next. Libra, your oracle card is Lord, and it says, take charge with authority. All right, Libra, you got the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Lovers, and the Six of Wands. There's some decision, I think, that needs to be made this week. And I don't think it's something getting sprung on you. I think this is something that's needed to have some decision and some movement forward for a while now. You've been pondering this one. But this week it looks like you're finally coming to a decision and you're making a choice. And I definitely think whatever it is affects other people. Maybe it's, whether you and your family move. Maybe it's whether you switch careers. I don't know what it is. But Spirit is just coming through to let you know you're going to make the right choice for all parties involved, not just for you. But it looks like you're really taking into consideration everybody. And in doing so, stepping into your power, because that's what a leader does. They make the best decision for the masses, right? And I don't think it's that extreme. I think it's probably just your family or whomever that's affected. But I think you really are taking into consideration, taking into consideration everybody and how it's going to affect the whole. So that's what I have for you. Scorpio, had to think of where we were at. Scorpio, your card is Earth Mother, and it says, feel loved and comforted. It's also just beautiful artwork. Look at that. It is a beautiful, beautiful card. The Divine Feminine. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we got. You got the Seven of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Chariot, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. You've just been in survival mode lately, it looks like. I mean, Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, Nine of Wands. That energy, those three together are giving me is just trying to make it through the day. But when you're just trying to make it through the day, every single day, that shit gets exhausting, right? It's like you're stuck in survival mode. But you've got the Chariot with the King of Wands. So I think something's going to be coming in this week that is going to bring with it some comfort for you. I don't necessarily see it as another person. It definitely could be, but I don't necessarily see it that way. You know, maybe it's a call from a family member. Maybe it's, meeting a friend for coffee. I don't know what it is, but it's going to feel like a sigh of relief. It's going to feel like, oh, finally. And Spirit's just reminding you to lean into that. Allow yourself to feel that love and that comfort and that safety in that moment. And then try your best to carry that with you throughout the rest of the week. And know that you are so loved and that you are never alone. Your guides, your ancestors, the universe, they're always with you at all times. You are never, ever alone, Scorpio. So, that's what I have for you. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your oracle card is Snake. And it says shed old skin. Alright, you got the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, Strength, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. You're going through a loss, for sure. There's a lot of grief, but not only grief, but just feelings of indifference in your life. Definitely could be some depression coming through, which would make sense with grief, right? But there's a whole lot of energy in these cards. And then you've got Strength with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you feel so stuck in this depressive energy, and this blah is the best word I can come up with, just heavy energy, and you feel like you're stuck and you've been there for a minute. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, right? Plus Strength, that is putting on your mask and just making it through the day. That is trying your hardest to push through these feelings in order to just function. But got the Seven of Swords over here, which usually a lot of times has a negative connotation, right? Seven of Swords is very deceptive energy, very, cheating, lying, stealing kind of energy. But in your case, in this reading right here, I think what's deceptive is the lack of movement. See how all of these have yellow backgrounds? So I'm reading these three together because that really just popped out to me, is that these three look like they're supposed to be read together. And it's like, you feel like there's no movement, but there is. Every day that you make it through the day, you're healing a little bit more. And you're probably too close to yourself and to the situation to see any progress. You know when you lose weight and you haven't seen somebody in a couple months and then you see them and they're like, oh my God, you've lost so much weight. But when you look in the mirror, you can't tell. It's because you see yourself every day. Somebody that hasn't seen you for 5 months is going to be able to see the differences that you can't see in the day-to-day. So, it is happening. You are moving on. You are moving forward. You are going to be in better energy. You just have to hang in there. My suggestion, practice some self-care this week. Doesn't have to be anything huge. It really doesn't. Maybe just go to your favorite coffee shop one of the days on the way to work and get the latte that you really like but you usually don't get because it's a lot of calories. Or, go swimming one of the days because you really love to swim and you've only been like twice this summer. I don't know what it is for you. It's going to be different for everybody. But my point is, it doesn't have to be something incredibly big or something, expensive or monumental. Self-care can be just the little things throughout the day. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. So, Capricorn. Your card is High Priest, and it says intend and create. I feel like, of course, these are oracle cards, so they don't have necessarily any correlation to the zodiac. But what a Capricorn card. Intend and create. That just I don't know, for some reason that's just screaming your energy to me right now. All right, Capricorn, so you got the Hierophant, Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Whew. That is sharp energy for sure. You're underestimating yourself. I don't know what the scenario is, but whatever it is, you aren't realizing how capable you are, which is unusual for Capricorns. You guys usually can stand in your knowing of your worth and your capabilities. You all tend to be more confident than some of the other signs, but there's a whole lot of mental anguish happening around you manifesting something, you creating something. And Spirit is here to tell you that you're not the page. You're the queen. And note how it's coming through as a queen and not a king. So my interpretation of that is you don't have to be goal-driven and productive at all times. That doesn't mean that you don't have to put in the work. Of course you do. But it's okay to sit back and take a break. It's okay to pause and breathe. And it's okay. It's still going to happen because you're going to make it happen. The Hierophant with the High Priest, it's like, you know it. You know it's going to happen. You know you're going to make it happen. But it's like you're just letting the anxiety sweep you away from this knowing. So lean into faith. Faith in the universe for meeting you halfway, and faith in yourself for being capable. And don't be afraid to take breaks along the way. All right, that was Capricorn. Aquarius? Yeah, Aquarius. Oh, hold on. My incense got down to the stick part. It's not a lovely smell. Aquarius, your oracle card is Arrow. And it says, surround yourself with protective energy. Alright, so you got the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Queen of Wands. You want to forge ahead at full speed and go for something. I don't know what it is, but you're just biting at the bits. Is that the expression? Biting at the bits? I don't know. You're just gung-ho, all in, ready to move. And Spirit's coming through like, hold up, take a breath, because you're not ready quite yet. It doesn't mean you won't be, but Spirit's telling you to slow down, allow yourself to learn a little more about the move you're trying to make, about whatever it is you're trying to go for. Allow yourself the time to really know it and understand it. And it's a balance between going for what you want and being patient. And so Spirit's coming through to let you know that it hasn't happened yet because they're protecting you from something. I don't know what could happen if it were to manifest right now, but the possibilities are endless, right? It's not divine timing right now. It will be, but not yet. So don't lose hope, don't lose faith. Just really try to find some patience this week and try to create that balance between working towards your goals and having the faith and knowing that they're going to happen when the timing is right. All right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. And last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, your card is Hunter, and it says track down your fears and desires. That was always a concept that was really hard for me to grasp in the beginning of reading tarot, because if you do I always read words, so I'm scared I'm going to mispronounce it, and if I do, y'all are going to attack me in the comments. Celtic, I think. When you do the Celtic cross, right, in that spread, over on that right-hand side of the spread is that hopes and fears spot, right, and the traditional spread. And I never really understood in the beginning how hopes and fears could be the same. I was like, aren't they complete opposites? But it really, I mean, they go hand in hand, right? Because they are opposites. But what you hope for and what you fear, how do I put that into words? Give me a second, Pisces. It's like your fear is not getting your desire, and your desire is overcoming your fear, if that makes sense. I don't think I phrased that super well, but hopefully you at least get the gist of that. It was just really confusing to me in the beginning, and even still, I obviously have a hard time articulating. Alright, let's go ahead and get some tarot. Alright, you got the Knight of Swords, Death, the Lovers, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. What is going on for you, Pisces? You have something, I'm guessing a desire, not a fear. I'm guessing it's leaning more towards something you want. And you want that. And you want it, you want what you want, and you want it now, essentially. And Spirit is imploring you to look a little deeper. Is that really what you want? Are you sure? It's one of those be careful what you wish for moments. Because I see this as you, like, full speed ahead. I know what I want. I'm going for it. But I think whatever it is that you're trying to go for is going to keep you in an old cycle. So Spirit is kind of asking you, like, you sure? Are you sure? Because if you are, Spirit's going to oblige. The universe is going to oblige. You can do the cycle again. You can do it as many times as you need to learn the lesson, right? But I think that you can surpass it, and you can overcome, and you can level up if you just allow yourself to see the bigger picture. I think you're very focused on what you want, like that blinder sort of pinpointing, I want that. And Spirit's just asking you to take a step back, look at the big picture, and think on it for a second. And if that's still what you want, so be it. But it may not be all rainbows and butterflies. All right, that's what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you resonated with your message, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will be posting career and finance readings. I still don't have an exact date, but sometime in the next week or two, I'll start posting those for the month of August. And then, of course, make sure to check out Instagram for more in the meantime, between time. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.